welcome to Tutelary Tales. I'm going to pull a tail today, okay? I'm going to do a main male. I may also do a main female today. Everything's pre-shuffled. I'm going to start with a Kipper deck, okay? I'm going to pull a 9-card spread on the Kipper, and I'm going to pull some astrology cards and some other cards, and then I'm going to pull some general tarot, okay? Tell us about our main male. Let's see. What main males need to know about? Somebody's got a lot of dreams going on. I've got Hope and Big Water on the bottom of the deck. Ooh. I'll call these out as soon as they're laid. I feel like our male is like stuck in his thoughts right now about some stuff, okay? We're going to see. Actually, I'm going to pull some astrology cards first, okay? Just to call these out, I have, from the top row down, I have legal matters, big luck, change, living room, main male, main female, prison, rich girl, and the good Lord. Somebody is passed here. I feel like it might be this person's mother that's already passed, okay, but I'm not positive, okay, yet. I'm not going to say yet. I just pulled series in the 4th house. Something's very home-based here, especially with the living room up in his future. There's like a lot of focus on foundations right now. I'm going to take, there's been some sort of big move either that's on his mind. Either he's thinking about something that's a distance away, or he's thinking about making some big changes in some area of his life, okay? There is a main female in the past. This was more than likely a love, probably a wife. I just pulled with Juno, okay? I'm not sure yet if he's still with this person, okay? I'm pulling Aries. I have Ceres, the 4th house, okay? This is some sort of substantial harvest to do with the house and or a breakup and child custody issue, and or there could be some sort of significant harvest here that's at play. Either a windfall, especially with big luck on his mind, 6th house, from something he does in service. Maybe something upcoming big in his, something upcoming big for him that can bring in a harvest possibly, but I'm going to take a look further, okay? With the good Lord down here, I feel like there's somebody in his past that means quite a lot for him. I'm pulling here with Mars, ruler of Aries, and I pulled Aries already. Either his Mars is highly active now, and he's got some stuff transiting through Aries, all right? Jupiter's about to come back into Aries, which will bring abundance and luck. So this person can be about to benefit from that transit in a house that's on his mind, but I'm not going to say whether I feel like he's a sun, moon, rising Aries yet, or if this is somebody else, okay? We have some quincunxes here, and or a square, a semi-square, okay? A quincunx can be a place of a lot of, they say that they're incompatible and hard to deal with. There's signs that are five degrees apart, 5 signs apart on the natal chart, but a quincunx can also be, first of all, when it forms the proper formation, it can form when there's a sextile between 2 planets and a quincunx. It can form what's known as a finger of God, and the finger of God deals with fated events, okay, or events that are just happenstance. They're always of note and or activated in people's charts that have them across certain things. And some people have a lot of quincunxes, and they can have to do with creative or special abilities, and here's Jupiter. So I do feel like this person is about to benefit from some sort of Jupiter transit here. We could also have some Sag at work here, but I'm thinking, the moon with this past full moon, we just pulled with Pluto. with this past full moon, was in conjunction with the moon, and it had a, it was squaring off, you know, and there's squares that are also going to be active around the time of the new moon. So I'm going to take a look at the chart here in a minute when I get a feel to do so. I'm going to pull some Lenormands on this real quick. Hope you guys are doing well. I also want to pull an internal thing on this guy's state of mind, okay? Here. I feel like some big personal matter is up ahead. In the past, there was some sort of place of confinement. I'm not sure if that was because of a marriage or because of something else. There could have actually been a prison involved here, but I don't think so. I mean, it can happen, especially with the prison part, but typically it has to do with some sort of confinement in your life that, you know, a self-imprisonment of the mind here, okay? I feel like there may be an uncle, an aunt, or like somebody deceased that's also very important right now to something that's happening. I don't know why. Now it could be to do with an estate, but not necessarily innocent. Sixth house issues can bring up issues related to the law or any service related field as well. I've never pulled this innocent card before, but it could have something to do with, I'm not gonna speak on it yet until I pull some tarot on it, but we're gonna take a look. This big look that's on his mind and these legal matters, I don't know if he's like fighting a case or involved in some sort of litigation of some kind. Could be through a marriage, especially if he was married to a wealthy individual or something like that and is now going through some sort of divorce. Pluto is indicative of a transformation, a rebirth. Could also be indicative of some major transits that are playing off with Pluto. By the time the 23rd, I feel like this will get better for this individual because there'll be some positive aspects with Pluto. But Pluto in Capricorn can deal with old structures, whether they be government or older generations, and the way that they entrap us as a society or entrap us in an individual level as well, okay? And Pluto is going to be going into Aquarius, which is going to be a huge shift, okay? But it'll take a little while for it to get going. It really will. So I don't want to speak on that too soon. Let's pull some Lenormands on this, and then I'm going to pull a couple other cards. I'm going to use the extended Lenormands today. He's had some sort of blessings here in the past. They could have come through a mother or somebody else if they came from like wealth, or it could have just been a blessing that he met somebody in particular. But there's some sort of blessing here, and or somebody that's deceased or was very important kind of angelically in this person's life. It's usually a blessing of some sort, okay? This big lock is a pretty big card, you know, with this, but there's something very personal to him that he's looking ahead towards in the future. I don't know if he's thinking about settling down, although it already looks like he's had a love in the past, possibly a marriage, but he's thinking about some very personal space or something to do with something, upcoming events. He could have upcoming events for the holidays with his family. This is a very personal area of the life, the living room. Give me this legal matters. Give me one card. I'm going to pull one card on each before I pull tarot. Yeah, this legal matters I just pulled with the fish. So this person either is an attorney or makes their money in the justice system or some sort of political faction, or this person has some sort of court case or battle in which he could win resources, okay? Or resources are of issue, okay? I'm pulling letter on big luck. So there is something to do with, you may have just run into something, communications, or be looking at communications in regards to this case or whatever's going on with these legal matters, okay? He could be looking over written documents, like things like discovery, things of this nature, and or looking over his own discovery for some sort of case or to do with some sort of political matter here that's on his mind, okay? The change, I'm getting diamond ring on the change. So either he's thinking about getting married or he had a marriage and he's now divorced, okay? But if so, it's on his mind, or he's thinking about some sort of proposal here with this change, which I feel like I already, yeah. Give me one on the living room. The Archer. Okay, I have the Archer on that, so I do feel like it's like when you pull a main card, whatever card is directly in front of the male or the female is what's in their direct future, that they're, you know, that's where their main focus is currently. And whatever this guy, whatever this is, he wants it bad. Okay, it's a strategy. If it is, it's very personal to him. Now, he could be thinking of a proposal or thinking of going after something very personal in his life that he wants. With the Archer here, he's worried about implementing like his strategy right, you know. Give me one on the main female. On the main female, I have a coffin. So this person either passed, or this is a person that he was either in a long-term relationship with and broke up with, like live-in or marriage, okay? It's over and done. Okay. Give me the prison. I got the snowflake on the prison. There's something with the intricacy of this card number 29 here with the prison that's very important. So again, if he is like, I mean, he could be a prosecutor, he could be something, or working around some sort of government bureaucracy. I mean, regular court procedure would do that, but also any kind of government facilities, or you think of forts and things of this nature, you know, although there's usually another card that I associate with that, but there's something very, I mean, I've got two cards that are very much about precision, you know, and so it's something that you would think of, you know, this person could be an investigator, this person could be a police officer, this person could be, you know, something of investigative work, okay? There's something very precise, because this snowflake card, it has to do with a lot of precision, and I rarely ever pull it. And this Archer card, I've never pulled. And I've had this deck for like six to 8 months. So it's pretty, I was surprised because I didn't even know really or remember that it was in there. On this rich girl might be separate from this main female in his past. This may be somebody new that he met, or somebody that he passed along the way, or somebody that he's dealing with. Perhaps the subject of something to do with work. But I have something like I feel like he cares about this person, because I just, like, two came out, and so I'll keep them both, but it's the loons and the stepping stones. So I feel like he may have met this person already, or if not, he's going to meet her this month or next month. Okay, I have this is actually associated with the number 12, and it is the 12th month, and it's directly below him, which typically means achievement in the past, but when it's directly below, I've also found that it's, hang on a second. Yeah, this good Lord, I'm getting the cross on that, again, telling me that this is in reference to some sort of loss. Now, this girl is looking at this loss, so she very much could be like an heiress of some sort, or have some sort of wealth from something, or dealt with some sort of crisis or something in her past, but this is his reading, okay? Somehow, whatever this is for him, had brought him like some sort of big change, okay? I have the cross and the stork, all right? I'm not going to pull another one. Okay. Let's get some... Let me use these. I'm not sure if whatever happened to him or whatever blessing happened here was like hard to bear, but had like, you know, a sense of a higher spiritual meaning to it. I'm not sure if somebody passed that, you know, was sick for a long time or something like of this sort, and then this caused some sort of transformation for this person. You know, or they could have received some sage advice from somebody they care about, encouraging them to break up. Now, it is also quite possible that this person's a widower. Okay, it's quite possible. But I definitely am seeing, hold on. I'm going to pull on this main female first. Give me this main female. This main female, you know, could be on the Aqua Pisces cusp, but I don't think so. Could have water and or could have water or Aquarius in their chart, okay? But I don't think so. I think this is a heartbreak. I do not think it's necessarily from death. If it was death, then it may have had to do with the heart for some reason. Like even if they had cancer, their heart may have failed or something, become weakened from like chemotherapy or something. It's a mouthful. But I see that like he's healing from this loss. This is in his past. I can't tell you how long yet, okay? He's either thinking of getting in a commitment again, you know, if he waited a long time, or he had a big change after this marriage or union, okay? It could be like he's looking out in the future about this, or he's looking in the past about it, okay? Maybe he's like stating his intent, you know, to want to be in a commitment. Yeah, and I popped with the 4 of Wands when I said that, so that's a marriage. Give me more on this change and the layering. Ace of Swords, that means I'm on the right track. It's the truth, okay? It's the sort of truth. So this person's either thinking of proposing or thinking of marrying, even if they were married previously. They're thinking of their options again. They're considering it as an option again, something of this sort. Even if they got out of a long commitment from before that they've healed from, I do see that that was either a long-term commitment. I feel like it was a long-term commitment, or those people were together for a long time. Just because of what's in here with it. Hold on. This person could have died. This person could be a widower with a child. It's possible, okay? I don't want to speak too soon on that. I want to get some more before I go back to that and then go back to it. But whatever this relationship is, it's for sure over, but I want to look more into it because it's got some crazy shit here popping, okay? Give me this, good Lord. On the good Lord, I have the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Very indicative of Virgo, Capricorn, Taurian energy, and or a spouse. With the High Priestess is indicative of Pisces energy. And or a very highly intuitive or spiritual person. Somebody that is in touch with their feelings, a wealth of emotion, has good instinct. Very like in touch. Let's just put it that way. For starters, okay, until I get out more. However, this person may have left. I already said that this person may have been through a big transformation or something like this. Now, this could be representative of an ex here, but hold on a second. But there's a definite going away, okay? And I do feel like at least one of these parties has lost a mother. And I haven't even popped with the Empress yet, but I just feel that way, okay? Because of everything else that's popped here. I'm just getting strong mother vibes. Okay, give me this rich girl with the loons. No, give me the rich girl. There may be some contemplation about going back to the past here. Going back towards somebody or having the gumption to go towards something, or this person could have, again, I already said this about her, have gone away, or these people may live at a distance from each other. Like there may be distance between them, okay, by an ocean or a long distance of some sort, okay, and they may communicate. They may have to make a decision about how to get to each other in one way or another, okay? And like I said, he may have not even met this person yet. Hold on. This is getting... Let me pull a different deck in case I get repeaters. That's very important for me. And let me just turn these to the side. Give me this big luck. I feel like now it's possible that this person is thinking about how to propose or how to start something, or you know, something of this sort, or that this thinking of how some sort of union may change him, like especially if he's been single for a while and has like gotten used to that, and he's lonely but wants to get into something again, but is like, oh, that requires like a lot of change. Yeah, I do feel like whatever came in via communication with this big luck, I have the Wheel of Fortune on it, again, driving me towards Jupiter, and it's extremely, it's extremely fortunate card to pull on big luck. It's like, that's double big luck, okay? Now I have the Two of Wands. So I feel like whatever this proposal that comes his way, or whatever he found, okay, and it has to do with paperwork or communications back and forth. It could be electronic. Will present a new opportunity and path of a doorway to walk through of some sort of abundance in his life, okay? And it could be related to work. I'm not convinced that it's not now. And I have the World here. That's even saying more. Now that could be in relation to a marriage, especially, I mean, that's a big milestone for a lot of people, but a lot of times the World also has to do with a major achievement. Like if you say, you know, I want to run a, you know, whatever, I want to run a marathon, and then, you know, you run 3. That's kind of like you beat even your own standard, okay? This could have to do with work, a major achievement due to work, okay? And for whatever reason, I feel like it's like, you know, racing through his mind. He's excited about it, okay? Very excited about it, okay? It could be in a holding period. Okay, I have the Four of Swords here, or like getting it could be somewhat healing for him, or like the time to act may not be quite yet. Like he's resting on some sort of fool's leap here that's left him in contemplation before he takes the next step, or there's an actual break in whatever process that this is related to. Okay? Currently. Could have also gotten it because of, well, I'm going to go back to that. Let me just put these to the side so that I have to see everything at once, or I get real persnickety about it. I don't usually feel that another person is related to what's going on down here when another person shows up, but with her I do because of the way she's looking at the good Lord. So I just really not sure if this is her. But if so, this person has left something, like something very substantial, but she did it based off of her own intuition and instinct to do so. Okay? To go towards some transformative new beginning for herself or something like this. Give me this. Give me this prison. The Hierophant. Yeah, this prison definitely has to do with, and the Hangman. This has to do with some sort of commitment or some sort of hierarchy, government. Again, I've already mentioned bureaucracy, red tape, things of that nature, okay? Some ending of confinement or going up the higher rungs, okay? Something that really requires careful handling though, maybe because of old systems that are attached to it. Yeah, that's the truth, okay. And it could be that something that this gentleman has received, the Empress. Again, I'm going to say somebody's mother could have died, okay? Why is the devil here? Somebody's like obsessed here with the victory about whatever this is about. Like obsessed, like it's near obsession. They have to be very coy in the way they handle this, whatever it is. And like I've just gotten, you know, a lot of things. There's like some sort of strategy that tactically needs to be employed here to get the outcome that this gentleman desires. I think he can get it, but he's just obsessing a little bit about the strategy. Okay. There could be a Capricorn, all right, Sun, Moon, or Rising that's also involved here, okay, or just this Pluto playoff that's going on with Pluto and Capricorn, because I pulled here with Death and the Devil on this Empress. So I feel like there's just an obsession here with a certain person, or with reaching this stage, or in some sort of truth that needs to be revealed or is going to be revealed, and there may be some waiting period because of the careful handling in regards to it, of this sort of truth, okay? Hold on. Someone's mother may have been an addict as well. It's a possibility, okay? Or have been very obsessed with their own work, okay? But it's more than that. But this is something in the past. It could have been him as well. In prior commitments, this person could have like been a cheater. Either with this person or previous people, okay, manipulative and coy, and there may have been something that was deceptive about something he did. Sorry about that, I lost you for a second. Okay. I'm going back up to the living room before I come back down here, because again, there's some crazy shit here. Okay, give me this, give me the living room. It's quite possible that this person will have a child in the future, okay? Or is thinking about a child, or again, thinking about making a leap that's rather large in his personal life, but wants to be very careful about his aim, okay? This person could have Scorpio in their chart. Okay, Aries is showing up here as well, okay? Especially, you know, I've also gotten some signs for Sag, so they could have some Sag Scorpio cusp aspects, or some or these people may be involved in this person's life right now, okay, of some prominence, okay? But there's some sort of transformation here and walk away that's kind of taking every last step to do right, okay? And it does involve like a walk away from something, either a place that he lived, or a home, or a foundation, or a marriage, okay? And he's thinking about doing this, okay? But he's very scared about doing it, about how to do it right. Okay, these don't always focus on just people's personal lives, but this part does, okay? I want this, give me this legal matters here. This person may have to travel for work. They may work overseas. And again, I'm still getting like highly tied to government and bureaucracy feelings here. Okay, where is this? Give me this fish. I feel like this person has Scorpio or Sag in their chart, okay? I've already mentioned Aries, but but Aries is like expecting that transit from Jupiter. So like I said in the beginning, and I didn't know why I said it when I said it, I don't know if this person is in Aries yet, although Mars is highly important to what's going on in this person's life. And I'm pulling with temperance again when I say that, and I'm itching. And I'm pulling 6, 6, and a 3. This person is holding on tight, or having patience for something that they really want, some future legal event that's on their mind, very, very much so. Okay, even if it's not going to be prosperous for them, something to do with what they have going on legally or in government has some big win or international flair or feel to it that's of some sort of importance, okay? They could have clients or other parties involved that are from multi-district or something of this sort, or he may have to travel in order to do something to do with this work that's coming up. And I do see celebrations and a victory for this person in whatever endeavor this is, okay? And I feel like, hold on. What have I done here? I think I filmed like 15 readings the other day in like 2 or 3 days, and it drained me so bad, but I had to do I really wanted to do some extendeds for you guys, and then that full moon hit me, and I do 12 for that, and I'm doing those a lot more detailed than I used to, because the energy's been so crazy lately, just with things going on with everybody, okay? This person is, there's like a lot of guidance for this person on this legal matter, whatever it is, or governmental matter, okay? And it's going to be a big freaking win. I mean, even if they don't like get a lot of money from it, whether it's from the case or from their work, it's a big feather in their hat. Huge, huge. And I feel like a lot of effort and time have been involved in it, okay? A lot. Hang on. This person could be a widower. I feel like I already said that. Okay, let me see here. What do I want to pull on? I want to pull. I feel like this person had to travel, like could have had to travel from work. Like they could have left their home from traveling from work, and they could be experiencing or have experienced like difficulties in their marriage. But I don't feel like if they did have difficulties in their marriage or relationship that it's unrelated to this work thing. I don't feel like it's related. I feel like I already said that he could get like the ability to travel, or there may have been something that came in from an Aries that's like especially fortunate, or like an invite to go like relax somewhere. But some big risk pays off here that he's thinking about, okay? And it has to do with communications. Whether that's somebody new he meets or somebody related to this, I'm gonna pull a general cross before I say, and I'm gonna pull a couple of these, and I'm gonna pull a different deck. I like to know if I get repeaters so that I can identify patterns easier on my tarot. You guys already know that if you've been here before. Hidden path and travel. Yeah. This person could have a lot in Pisces or going on in Pisces. I already said that, and Jupiter's in there now, and it's about to move into Aries, okay? And like, again, I'm getting this, may have had to travel overseas, or maybe thinking about traveling overseas. They may have had to change travel plans as well, okay, around the holidays. I don't even know why I'm getting that. Let me see something. So I'm going to pull a little bit over here. But there's something hidden that he's keeping like under the radar right now to do with his work or his plans. It's very private. He wants it like so bad he's not telling anybody about it. Something like this, okay? And that could be with his work, or it could be aspects of his work are confidential, which would make sense with government, bureaucracy, or attorney-client of any nature, okay? And I also feel like he's very like anxious. I feel like I already said that, but he's really trying to have patience. He has the patience because it's so important to him that he has the patience, but he's like kind of gnawing at the bit a little bit here, okay, about this thing up here, okay? And I do see a victory and cause of celebration with the 3 of Cups, as well as the 6 of Rods, as well as some public acclaim from whatever this is. That may only be in his own community. Take it as it resonates. Give me 3 on this innocent card over here. Give me 2 more. Sorry about that. I'm getting these, on this innocent, I'm getting a strong mother, daughter, father vibe, okay? And again, this person could be a widower. He could have lost a wife. He'd be significantly older if so. Possibly 35 or above, maybe even 45 or above with the Emperor landing here. This also could be his reflective of his parents, especially if he was especially close with his mother and lost his mother. I don't know why I keep getting that. But this could also relate to something new that comes in his life that's very innocent, or some sort of love that's very innocent feeling, even though it's mature. Like it has a nice ease to it. Domestic harmony. Okay? Away from this shit, because this person does look like they have quite a stressful business life in one way or another, or work life. And if so, there's something very, if this is like his spouse or a future spouse, there's something very like sweet and nurturing about the relationship, okay? I'm just trying to see what I need to pull here. Give me 3 on this series. Why is series here? Yeah, I feel like he's in love with somebody that's very nurturing, maybe a Virgo, may have a Virgo sun, moon, or rising, okay? Or, you know, but I feel like there's like a new love coming in, or a harvest of a love coming in, or a significant harvest in his relationship if he's in a relationship with another person. A new one, although there is one in the past here, okay? Yeah, no, I feel like this is a new opportunity that comes in. It could, yeah, for marriage or a relationship, it's a proposal possibly, okay? Reaping a harvest of one, okay? Or if it's not like a marriage, it's a significant live-in relationship, and again, this person may have a proposal on his mind or a significant new commitment on his mind. It seems like a lot to have on your mind if you're not dating somebody or have met someone, though. But it's on his mind a lot regardless, okay? I'm gonna look more into that. Hold on. Give me this Pluto. Yeah, King of Pentacles. If this person's been married before, he'll get married again, okay? 9 of Rods. Yeah, and the 6 of Cups. He could have like old wounds about like old past relationships or something like this, that never, or his ability to nurture children or nurture himself and the past here. But again, I get a very sweet, like, there's a total transformation when it comes to that, okay? Coming up for this person, okay? And it's very, very personal, very, very new beginning. He wants to do it right. I just, like, this is a person that likes to do it right. And if they fucked up before, they don't want to ever fuck up like that again, and they don't want to waste their time. This is not like a time waster, or at least his state of mind here is nothing about wasting time here, okay? Okay, give me this Juno here. Okay, I do feel like, again, I feel like I already said this, their prior relationship was not very fulfilling. Prior live-in commitment or marriage he was in was not very fulfilling, and he kind of held on to that idea in a partnership. He also could have displayed greediness in partnerships previously before, and have done like a lot of inward healing to like address that, or been like, I can't do that with this person if he already knows this new person, or if he meets this new person, because if he meets this new person that's indicated here, it's looks pretty like a big deal, okay? But something about greed and give and take, and either hoarding money, not sharing resources, not sharing like favors in the household, like household duties, or doing that out of duty rather than out of care, was like an issue before, I'm getting, okay? Either on his part or his prior partner's part, or the two of them together. Okay, give me the 6th house here. Again, okay. I'm getting the Hermit and the Hangman. Those are 7/7 signs and or highly reflective of Neptune. Okay, and I already said Yeah, there's some old stuff here with like abandonment wounding or like childhood wounding or these old past relationships, which who doesn't have that? That's lived long enough to go through that and then gotten in another relationship. We all do. But there was some sort of inward reflection for self-healing here that went on, or that is now at a point where it's sustainable. And I see a him not like waiting anymore to do that. Like he feels like he's at the spiritual and emotional health he needs to be to get into another very big committed relationship. I feel like this person also may work out a lot or engage in like therapy or relaxation practices of some sort or another to deal with anxiety or past shit that's happened. And if they didn't before, they are now. And that's really built up their emotional strength. Okay, as it relates specifically to feelings of lack or abandonment. Okay, because I got on the 6th house, I got the Hermit, the Hangman, and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And again, I'm going to say travel has popped up like several times in this reading. Okay, give me this square, semi-square. I want to know something about this. Because there is some sort of tension, but it's like a passionate tension. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it has to do with love and or yeah. There could be like tension about this decision to like love again. All right, and or tension about something that, with somebody that's come out in the past, or like he may have like a staggering ex, or somebody else may have a staggering ex that's like just annoying in one way or another that needs to be dealt with. But I feel like that will pass along or something like this. Okay. I feel like this is coming about now, this time to decide to love again. I know this sounds really like kind of cheesy, but this is what's popping up. Okay, I'm going to go back to his work here in a second. Hold on. Give me this Jupiter here. What's this about? I got big luck all over the freaking place here. Yeah, this has to do with work and government or bureaucracy or legal or this new commitment or maybe like a bunch of stuff. This might be like an emerald year for him. He may have Jupiter going through Aries for part of this year. So again, he could have a sun, moon, or rising that's in Aries. There may be commitment here as well as fertility. And if he didn't think that he would have children, he might have children. So if there is a fear around pregnancy then or a desire not to get pregnant, then they should probably be careful, because I have a lot of, when you have Jupiter anyways, fertility goes up, but I have Jupiter with the moon and the Hierophant and the Fool. Like, that's pretty big deal. Okay, that's all also a lot of inward guidance. And again, this could have to do with his instinct at work about some sort of fool's leap as well, that's going to bring him in a big win. But there's some sort of big, like, I don't want to say big bank, but it's big bank for him. Like, even if it's a person, I'm not saying that they're wealthy. I'm saying that it's like everything he wanted. And as something here at work is bringing in a significant harvest too. Ceres also has to do with the harvest. I'm getting the 4 of Rods up there. But the 4 of Rods can also have to do with like winning a major case or cracking a big case or writing a book or some huge freaking milestone. Huge, that's worthy of celebration and brings you a foundation to which you don't decline from, you know, unless, you know, it brings you to a new status of elevation, whether by marriage, whether by I wrote my first book, I have a bestseller, whatever it is, you know, big freaking deal. All right, and Ceres has to do with the harvest. And Ceres right now, Ceres also has to do with Pluto. And like this taking away of, I see it in custody battles sometimes. I don't think that's what's involved here. Although I do feel like this guy doesn't have his mommy for some reason. Or there was some sort of nurturing lacking in his prior relationships or with his mother, that somebody else offers him in a relationship of some sort that he's not used to having. Okay? That's like nurturing for his soul. Ceres right now, Give me a second. Yeah, Ceres is in Virgo right now. If Ceres is in Virgo, and again, very close to the Osiris. Okay. You know, even if this person's older, like there could be some IVF fertilization or IVF involved or something like this if they really want a child and they can't have one. I don't see that happening because whatever mate is showing up here is extremely, like, fertility is all over this, so I don't feel like there's any fertility issues here going on. But when Jupiter crosses, okay, when Jupiter crosses back into Aries, which it will by the 23rd, it will be in direct opposition to Ceres, okay? Also known as Demeter, also known as the Divine Mother, also connected to the story of Pluto, separation. I'm going to say somebody, either one or both of these people have some sort of dark X, or he's fighting some dark X in bureaucracy or court or government. He's like, I don't want to say going after the bad guys, but there's like a feel of, you know, being on the right side of something here, of substantial weight that's going to bring in a harvest, okay? I feel like it should happen this month, or there should be some fireworks with it this month, even if it takes a while to get all of the harvest in, okay? Which may occur more full bore once once Jupiter flies through, and Jupiter will fly through Aries pretty quickly because it will wind up in Taurus by the end of the year, by the end of 2023. Let me see something. Give me this fourth house. And this past year, it's been in Pisces and at the Aries cusp, really, you know, and then it went retrograde back into Pisces. I think it was in Pisces till May. Yeah, until April or May. All right. And then it crossed into Aries, and then it went in Aries for a while, and then it went retrograde back into Pisces, 28, 29 degrees. Give me this fourth house here. Yeah, I feel like he's waiting on something amazing to happen at home or in his homeland, or he's the star of his homeland or something like this. And again, I'm getting some Aquarius here and or public spotlight, which I've already mentioned, that even if this person has this win in work, even if they're not like famous figure, they become known in their it gives them it's wish fulfillment. Okay, and I do see wish fulfillment with this person as to a major foundation here, all right, that he's very passionate about, okay? There could also be, he's showing up as a king of rods here, and I feel like he could, you know, I already said he could be an Aries sun, moon, or rising, or by the cusp. I also think that he may have some Sag, all right? Give me this. Give me this Three of Wands here. This is like the fucking everything. This guy is like, I mean, he's an emperor, first of all, okay? I see great, I feel like I have fortune cookie right now. There's like a lot of success with a relationship that he gets into, all right? A lot of success. Like this person brings him more success, okay? And a lot of security. Maybe security that's a wish fulfillment that he never had. I feel like I already said that, but now I have more cards saying it again, if I haven't already, you know, been told that 20 times. I want to go back up here to this work thing so that I can get a couple more identifiers on this person, okay, for you guys, all right? And then I'm going to close it out. And then I'm going to probably do some singleton check-in and love. I've been having a hard time uploading Cancer like all day. I don't know what's wrong. I got to like restart my computer or something. I don't know. It gets crazy because my videos are long. Give me, tell me more on this legal matter. Yeah, I feel like whatever this is like freeing him up. Okay, and if he does have a court case dealing with a divorce, I feel like there's a baby or a child involved. And I feel like it's going to be settled fine and close out fine. Okay. or some other, and yeah. He could have been not able to pursue other things because of this unhappy marriage that he was in for a very long time. Okay. Or had some sort of restrictions around what he did. Okay. But I do feel like there is a freaking major achievement here. A major achievement here. And if he's not in Aries, there's something significant playing off with Aries, either stellium or something of significance. I feel like it'll happen while Jupiter is in Aries, okay? But I feel like there'll be some sort of highlight by the 23rd, okay? Something, you know, very passionate, okay, about this project. Like if he was waiting to make a move, like it's going to be game time, like game time on. Game time on, all right? And I feel like I already said he's chomping at the bit, but he really is. I mean, I just showed up here more with that. More with that, okay? So I'm going to close it out, all right? I would like some advice for my, give me some advice. For my, make the offer or take the offer, whatever it is, okay, for a gentleman, all right? There's justice again. There's no justice in like being too on your guard not to take up this offer, okay? It's like a wish fulfillment. It's like major wish fulfillment, okay? It could involve a contract or some sort of solid base, or it could put an end to other friendships or something like this, like if you have a straggling ex and she's not going to be friends with you anymore or something like that. Oh well. Sorry. I'm just reading the cards. But I see that that's like this new beginning is what this person wants. So, and it definitely looks freaking amazing. And if they are a Aries sun, moon, or rising, I mean that's considered a lucky year that only comes around like once every 12 years. Okay, so you don't want to avoid like the good luck that's on offer when a Jupiter cycle begins, because it is luck and abundance. Yes, it can set off illnesses that were already persistent or something like this, and it can be associated with some negative things depending on the aspects. But in general, it lasts so long and goes through your chart that it's hard to have a Jupiter transit without a bunch of luck and abundance. It's one of the most luckiest, you know, planets to have transiting your sun, moon, or rising that there is. So besides Venus, okay, it's benevolent. So enjoy that, okay? I will talk to you guys later. Bye.